What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Grill, Build, and Chill. My name is Corey, and today we're going to be testing out our Jet Jon for the first time since our original test run in the middle of our project. I've got Shannon with me here today, and we got to find out if this thing will sit too, or if it'll even go out on the water again. So let's do a walkthrough of this thing, and then let's get it into the water. Yeah, this thing is looking clean. You look good up there, babe.
Thank you.
Best looking part about this boat.
Oh my God.
We've got some custom vinyl going on here for our registration numbers. Shannon does cricket work, so if you need some vinyl work, holler. We've got our name on there, which I'll explain to you guys later. We've got one side done with our YouTube logo on it. We ran out of vinyl, so we'll have to get that other one on there later. But it's looking good. We'll get this thing tested out with just me. Shannon, how do you feel about testing this out with 2 people today?
Well, I've seen this thing get. I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready to do it because I've been watching you build this and ready to do it.
Heck yeah. All right, well, let's get this thing out in the water and then cruise down our little natural boat ramp here, and we'll get her warmed up. Then we'll see if this thing rips. Let's have some fun, y'all. All right, y'all, let's see how she rips.
Oh.
All right, so I don't know what's going on, but she don't want to run at all. Started up a couple times, but now it seems like it's not getting gas. I did have a small leak coming from the old fuel filter, so I swapped that out. But trying to get everything started and just turning that engine over killed the battery. So we're gonna let that charge, and then I'm gonna try to get this thing started up back up here. So we'll see what happens. motor is not cooperating.
I did my best.
was better than the first shot.
So
I want you to bring it on back.
Okay.
I've got to figure out, well, I've got to play with the carburetor a little bit. All right, well, the motor's not cooperating as well as I would like it to, which means it just needs to be finer tuned. I think everything I read about tuning these is that they like to be in the water when you do it. So I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and I'm gonna get Shannon on here, and we'll try to get it tuned in out on the water. Wish us luck. We'll see you out there. All right, well, I'm using Shannon as my dock holder.
I'm the prettiest anchor you'll ever have.
That's right. You sure are. So I'm assuming she's not getting enough on the high side, so gonna give her a quarter turn. We'll try her out and see what that gets us. Now we'll be doing a couple different tests today because we've never had this in the water and we don't know how stable everything's gonna be. I mean, so far so good. Two of us are in it. It's not really showing any kind of dip down into the water. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be like jerking a fishing rod real hard back here, but I could definitely fish back here and feel confident. So my balance is a little bit better than most people's, I guess, so I'm not super worried about it.
You ready?
Yeah, if you wanna, well, we can just push off. Choose your seat. We just kind of have to work together on balance and everything.
Like a motorcycle after lean with you?
I think, but I don't know yet.
Oh, you didn't. No, never mind.
What? That's what we're trying to fix.
That's awesome.
I think I went the wrong way. Which I guess it's kind of good if it's less. So we're gonna do it another way. Very fortunate to have a space in front of the house that we can test this out on. If it's just a carb tuning issue, that's awesome, right? But you drove an hour to get to a lake to put this in only to find out that there's a bigger issue with something. Oh man, it's just lame.
Hey, since you weigh so much, would it be better if I go all the way to the end over here?
I mean, be comfortable. It's what we're trying to figure out is how this thing actually operates. Since you're gonna be in here, if I lose you.
Thank you. Wait. Wait. You're driving. I don't know how to drive this thing. It'll just keep. Oh no, it'll stop.
God, it wants to give us nothing. Why? Yeah, right now it doesn't want to pop off like it should. That bogging is an issue. So again, this could go back to do are the coils working the way they're supposed to be, or you know, there's a couple different questions I have about all this.
That's wild, because I would have had, I didn't have any idea something was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, there's no power.
Oh.
Like I'm not feathering the throttle. I'm trying to get it to just, you pull down and you go like you normally would on any jet ski. So the fact that it's just doing whatever it wants to do, and by that I mean not working, is the big issue here. So you see that? I'm not doing that. What's crazy is I'm closing it, which doesn't make any sense when it seems like it needs more. So I guess we're just experimenting. Now you go ahead and try it, babe. We need to turn left, so you push forward.
Turn left?
Push forward, yeah.
The leg no power? Yep, there's no power, cut off by itself.
Yeah, that's the issue we're having. So that's what we're trying to solve. All right, folks, stay tuned. I'm not going to keep you around while we try to do this. All right, so it ended up thunderstorming yesterday, so we had to pull out. And I mean, I spent a couple hours out there trying to test this thing and get it tuned in, but ultimately I think a couple different things are going on. I think the coil is weak. I don't think we're getting the spark we should be, and we're going to test that today. And then I think I might have screwed something up with the rebuild and or the aftermarket kit I got, which wasn't a cheapy. It was a reputable brand, and I can't remember. It starts with a P. Can't remember the name, but I'm gonna go ahead and order a true Mikuni rebuild kit and install that and take my time with the check valves. I think I screwed up a check valve, and I know I had to reuse an old gasket because the new gasket that came with that kit just immediately got destroyed after like the first time gas hit it. So I'm assuming other parts in that kit are as weak as that is. So I'll try rebuilding it again and see what we get after that. But let's do a little checking on this coil first. So I've got a couple things here. I wanted to check resistance if I could. I also went ahead and I snipped down my spark wires to see if I had corrosion on the ends that was making it weak. So now I just want to test for spark. So I've got a little lightning identifier. So we'll find out if this guy's even throwing some spark, which I almost have a feeling that it's not. Let's see if I don't get shocked here. So it barely is showing anything. It is working, but I don't think it's working as good as it should be. So that's also throwing spark. Now, from my understanding, I stopped in at a marine store, boat repair place, and they said if I'm holding this and I can do it without pliers, it's not putting out enough juice, which right now you can barely see a spark. So I think we definitely have a bad coil, so we'll go ahead and order a coil too. Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. I definitely didn't think I'd be having so many mechanical issues right off the rip, but like I said in the last video, I think I should have been a little more prepared for mechanical problems. But on a positive note, we did get to test a couple things that I wanted to even know, because while I was building it, I wasn't sure what the weight capacity would be or how stable it would be with the new float pods. Was I actually going to be able to stand on the back deck? All that was answered. I got Shannon in the boat with me, and quarter throttle, it did just fine. I mean, it would have really ripped. It felt just as fast with 2 people in it as it did with 1 person. As far as the boat sitting in the water, it's still set very fine. She could sit on the front deck and we could still move, and it was still getting down the way just fine. The nose wasn't dipping. I was standing on the back deck, and while I wouldn't be like running around or anything, if you center yourself pretty good, you'd be able to fish back there, no problem. If you wanted to put a cooler in here, maybe a little grill, which we're going to, you can do that without any issues. So we did get to test some things, and they tested out pretty good. It was really stable when we were sliding across the top of the water. That came out really good. We didn't flip. I didn't feel like we were gonna flip, although I did do a really hard cut at one point and almost caught my own wake into the side of the boat, which would have been fine. I would have liked to have tested the bilge pump, which I did do this morning because a storm rolled through and my tarp's got holes in it apparently, so it filled my boat up pretty good. So that does work. Now it's just, we got to get this thing running right. If I can't hold it open throttle, then there ain't no point. I didn't build a rowboat, you know? So anyway, this is gonna do it for me today. It's a good attempt at a test. Next time we're gonna come back with the carb rebuild, the coil install, and hopefully test 2, and we'll be ripping on this thing. So I appreciate y'all watching today. Thanks for all your support, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all.